Wow. Wow. Let's see, what does this sound like by itself? All right, here's a crazy old idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wah, 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 wah. All right, I want to split this, and instead of going wah, 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 have it go like wah, 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 wah. So 1, 2, and a. So let's see if I can split this right there. I'll move this back a bit. Turn these fades down. Maybe turn these fades up. See what it sounds like with this. Wah, 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 wah. So I want to change all these basses to the triplet pattern. Wait, hold on. Let me highlight all of them. I don't know why I picked out a different octave, but probably had a reason. And then wow, 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 wow. So I'm just instead of changing this, I'm actually going to keep this a little bit longer. Let me see what I want this to sound smooth. All right, so this does sound. I'm gonna remove the or not. Maybe I'll remove all the fades. Remove the fades, and then I'll kind of add, say 36 and 36, and let's have them be slow down and speed up. I want to just hear this by itself without that main. All right, that sounds pretty good. And then I'll have it be so I'm going to command that, and then I'll copy. We'll delete this. Oops. Copy right there. All right. These are ending too quickly. So I need to, let me see. Hitting command click. All right, that sounds better. Just removing that or ending that fade a little bit earlier or later. All right, I do like what we have here. So I'm gonna wow, 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 wow. Just a little bit different. So I'm gonna copy this over. Well, let me delete these first. So delete this. I like these bass topper, like the bass top synths. Sounds a little evil. So let's see what this is. And then here for the second part, maybe wow, wah, 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 instead of wow, wah, wah, wah. So 1, da, 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 da. That's going to be tricky because I'd have to cut here and cut here. Well, I'm not going to cut it that. Maybe I'll remove these fades. And then I will do some speed up and slow down. And 25, I'm just picking 25 randomly. Hopefully this sounds good. And then I'd have to change this bass. Let's see, where is my, there we go. Now, once again, it's not going to make a huge difference with this sub bass changing because it's going to be underneath everything. And as long as the sub bass is there, that's fine. But I like to have it this way. I think it sounds a little bit better. All right, so. So there is definitely a difference. It's very subtle, but I do think it is worth this effort we put into it. So I'm going to delete this. And then I'm going to drag this over. Alt-click, copy. And we'll do this one more time. So I'm going to delete these. There. Copy this over. All right, let's listen to the entire second drop. All right, I just went over loving this reverse crash, and now it was gone. Try that again. I liked everything except for the change we just made. All right, I have one idea to salvage this, and then if not, I'm just gonna go back to the original one and leave that the exact same, and that's okay. So I just feel like it's too choppy, like this first note right here. So hold on. Like that's too quick. That first like wah, it's not long enough. So my idea is to cut it and make this all triplets. So let's see what I can do. So I'm gonna make this, I'll do this first, and then I'll adjust the bass. So I'm gonna move this not too far. I'll have this slow down 25, speed up 25, change it to speed up. And then the bass, this will be easy. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yeah. Uh-oh. Hold on. As I'm celebrating my glory. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, this is way too long. What the heck? Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm being Logic Pro unathletic right now. Delete these. Good. Why is this so long? All right, I'm going to Command T, delete those. Okay, that was weird. Sometimes that's the weird thing about the overlapping MIDI stuff. Like stuff exists under the other stuff. It's weird. All right, that's much better. Okay. All right, it's not clicking. What the heck? Undo. Hold on. Snap. Oh, did I turn that off for some reason? All right, there we go. I don't know why. I might have hit some key command. I don't know what I did, but that's one of the reasons why it was being weird. All right, so I'm going to do this right here. Wow, 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 wow. And then I'm going to do the original one, which I will find in the first drop. Right here. That one. Okay. So copy that. And then Command V. I think I'm going to do that here too. So have the first one be wah, 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 and then the second one be the same. Cool. All right, let's listen to that drop again. And then if we are feeling good about that, then we can move on to the next steps. I am going to do the same thing with these ones. So the first one was different. So this. And then this one I want to go back to normal. So bow, wah, 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 bow, wah, 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 wah. So go back to the first drop. That's not the first drop. All right, so it's this. Right there. Command C. So bow, wah, 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 bow, wah, 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 wah. So I will delete this out of existence. Yeah, that's better. Talk about repetitive is, if I had those stay the same, it'd be a little too repetitive. And now it's just enough change where it fits the theme, but is slightly varied. Cool. All right, that was pretty quick for drop number 2.